There was a client whose wife had a very serious mental illness. He was being evicted from his apartment. It wasn't the most complicated case, it wasn't the most difficult case, but it was a case where I think having legal assistance made all the difference, and he would not have been successful if he hadn't had MFY to represent him.
Maintaining housing in hard economic times is the greatest challenge for poor and low-income New Yorkers. And we rely upon the two externs to serve as staff attorneys to really focus on anti-eviction work.
The vast majority of cases tend to be rent control cases. Landlords are seeking to get clients out so that they can yank those rates up to market rates, but you know, the people have a legal right to stay there, and they're oftentimes longtime residents of New York City.
Right now it's like $858 a month.
We would give advice to individuals who either came into the office or would call in on a hotline. At any given time, I was helping dozens and dozens and dozens of people with their legal problems, which was one of the best parts of the externship, is the ability to work with so many people.
The direct client contacts, directly having to obviously write briefs when necessary, and dealing with arguments and trials from time to time is just a great early training tool.
On a day-to-day basis, I was in control of my caseload. I was in control of my schedule. More practically, going into court with witnesses and cross-examining people on the stand is something that I normally don't get to do on a day-to-day basis at Wilkie.
She still uses the apartment?
It's clearly a terrific tool, whether it's deposition experience or trial experience. What this externship does, it allows you to develop those skills very early on in your careers, and that's invaluable for recruits and for young associates alike.
They are returning to their respective firms as much stronger lawyers, as much more confident lawyers, and much more skilled lawyers because of the opportunities they got while they were at MFY.
To work with people who have been through extraordinarily difficult life experiences, who are, dealing with living in New York. You have to sort of summon up a lot of compassion and the whole of your life experience, I think, to help some of these people.
Imagine people who are living paycheck to paycheck and landlords who, are being very aggressive in terms of payment issues or not keeping, suitable living conditions for people who really deserve it.
When you start at MFY, to see how many people there are that really need this help, it's eye-opening, and it's gratifying too to feel like you're actually doing something to help them and to help them stay in the city.
I just really wanted to make sure that people understood that it's just not on a professional level that I love the people at MFY, but really on a personal level as well, because they're doing it every day with a huge docket, and they're just smart and really great people to be around. So I definitely advocate for people to do the externship.
There really is no better feeling than having a client that would literally be homeless if you weren't able to assist them, and to prevent that from happening is a really amazing feeling.